I want to thank my peers for selecting me for this honor, but I must be honest with everyone right now. I have not completed my requirements to graduate with my class. I got my transcripts, NP. I forgot something I should have done a long time ago. But luckily for me, we have about 20 minutes until we officially graduate. So I could just, this might be a little selfish, but if someone can check off this So based on me not finishing my requirements, I'm not here on merit. You can imagine looking at me that must be on books alone. In all seriousness, this is a very special day for the class of 2011. When I started reflecting on what I wanted to include in the speech, I wanted to emphasize what was special about this very graduation. I started to think about past graduations from high school and college. Like many of you, I had many friends in high school. But let's face it, I was the most popular kid in school, like Jeremy Bonander, Dustin Deary, Deep Karan Dillon. I also had many friends with which I graduated in college with. But these two ceremonies had one thing in common. I only knew a handful of my peers very well. Today's ceremony is special because we know each other on a higher level, a very unique, personal and professional level. The last 4 years have been a tremendous test for all of us. We persevered through it together, and we pretty much just got closer. We became family. This of course includes our adopted older brother, Patrick Knoll. As I see the class seated before me, I think about the lifelong friendships we have formed. Those who were paying attention could have seen these relationships forming from day one. How many remember concentrating in pre-clinic lab when you're suddenly startled by the loud, shrieking laughter of two certain females? Well, they're going to remain unnamed in this ceremony, but this laughter echoed and resonated everywhere in the building. How about later when we got to clinic? How many people saw Brandon Jerry and Ton Fan holding hands and skipping down Parnassus side by side on their way to clinic? The point I'm trying to make is, these relationships are some of the greatest things we'll take with us moving forward. From the first day we arrived at UCSF, one thing has been repeated to us over and over again. Our class is special. Our class is smart. Our class is talented. Our class is the best at everything. Later I found out they told us to every class. Nonetheless, I still wanted to speak about the impact that me and my fellow classes made. During our brief stint at the Parnassus Dental Center, we saw over 9,000 patients. That's 9,000 smiles that have been restored in the last 2 years. We have educated countless patients on the importance of oral health and their overall health. Our reach extended beyond the Bay Area as well, as we saw hundreds more patients at our various externship sites that were spread across Northern California. A grizzled mountain man is in Redding, California. This mountain man is very proud of 3 beautiful restorations placed by a UCSF student. This man only has 4 teeth. A young child in Sahil, California doesn't have to worry about dental pain anymore thanks to one of our students. This boy can now focus on singing, because in 20 short years, he will be the next Enrique Iglesias. I look forward to seeing our class's future, our class's success, and our influence on the dental profession. Today's graduation, and many of us may be wondering what to expect next. Such a big change can be intimidating. Some things we know for sure, other things are not so certain. For example, no matter if you work across the street from school or in a remote village in Bali, it is undeniable that you will somehow be contacted by various UCSF organizations looking for donations. We know how to treat patients, and we know how to do many dental procedures. And thanks to Dean Featherstone's cardiology lectures, we have the right philosophy behind our clinical skills. What we do not know, however, is how we will react to the more complicated tasks that dentistry and life present. But if we apply the critical thinking skills that we have acquired at this school, I know we'll be fine. Moreover, if we dedicate ourselves to serving our patients and communities, we as clinicians and as people will be very successful. As I mentioned before, we have worked very hard to get this point. But as a class, we owe special thanks to a variety of people that helped us get here today. If you are a parent, spouse, sibling, significant other, friend, or roommate, this day belongs to you as well. We all know that you have had to sacrifice as well for us to accomplish this goal. You deserve a round of applause, and maybe nicer, more expensive gifts than what our student loans have been able to afford over the last few years. We thank all the staff at UCSF. Over the last 2 years, it has been a joy to work with the clinic assistants and staff. I think they're in the back. Akiko, hi. I cannot imagine life as a UCSF dental student without them. Lastly, much gratitude goes to the great professors who teach here at UCSF. It takes a very special and patient person to be a teacher of dentistry. This kind of patience, of course, was evident in our pre-clinic days when we made mistakes every 15 minutes. These wonderful professors graciously take time from their busy schedules, practices, and families to come in with a smile on their face and share the lessons and expertise in the profession that they have acquired. We hope to represent your teaching well as we leave UCSF. After graduation, if you're wondering what these faculty members are up to, just go on Facebook.com, because they update their profiles more than the students do. As a very unconventional end to the speech, I have a gift for all of you. I've been collecting a few of these every week since we entered the clinic, without Dr. Silva or I guess Dr. Kirkland knowing. And now I have over 100. They're in the trunk of my car, so if you want to meet me after the ceremony, you can come and get yours. To me, the green gown kind of looks like a Snuggie. For all of those out there that don't know the significance of this ugly green color, feel free to ask the dentist that you came here to see today. Class of 2011, my family, my wolf pack, I have 3 things to tell you. Number 1, we are no longer blue gowns. Number 2, no class in UCSF's history has ever partied as hard as we have. Lastly, I'm very happy to say congratulations because we are finished with dental school. Thank you.